Hi guys, so the polls were wrong when it came to Boris Johnson's old constituency of Uxbridge when they projected a Labour victory. Even as the counting began, the party was cautiously hopeful of a win, but that was not to be. It seems populist anger against the low emission zone, or ULEZ, instead of splitting the vote, actually helped drive turnout, which in turn propped up the Tory vote. Here the new MP for Uxbridge explains his win. Have a listen to Steve Tuckwell.
I've been knocking on thousands of doors, as have the many hundreds of volunteers that have been supporting me for the last 5 weeks. And the number one message that's been coming from those front doors has been absolute opposition to the expansion of ULEZ into this community. It would devastate small business. It would cost families up to £4,500 a year. And their voice is now going to reverberate back to City Hall. Sadiq Khan, after ignoring this community, now needs to listen. Because I wasn't expected to win this election, but the people of Uxbridge and South Ruislip have elected me, and their voice is loud and clear.
Okay, there are two things to take away from this. First of all, for Sadiq Khan, I think he needs to have some sort of cooperation with the local community, some sort of consultation with the local community in order to win over support for the expansion of ULEZ. So I think the expansion of ULEZ is a good thing. Of course, it's about dealing with air pollution, about bringing it down, helping the local community. But in order to convince more and more people that it's necessary, there needs to be more consultation, I believe. Now, the other aspect of this is for the Labour Party. It shows how the Conservatives in particular are able to weaponize particular issues and convince the public that, well, you need to vote for us in order to stop something or to promote something. They don't actually have to provide an alternative. They can just tap into this anger. The Conservatives here, when they say that they want to stop ULEZ, have not provided an alternative. ULEZ is about bringing down air pollution. What is the Tory alternative to that? Nothing. They don't actually have to provide an alternative. So I think taking away from this, the Conservatives are going to see we can tap into local issues, we can drive anger, we can convince people to vote for us, even though we're not providing an alternative, but we can make people angry. And we've seen it around Europe as well. We've seen it in France, we've seen it in the Netherlands, where right-wing parties are looking at a particular issue that is upsetting the public and trying to either drive a wedge between the public and the government, or they're trying to siphon votes away from mainstream parties. And in this case, it's a mainstream party, the Conservatives, who are tapping into this anger. So Sadiq Khan needs to consult with the local communities, and the Labour Party need to be ready for a toxic atmosphere and an attempt to take advantage of that. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.